The first step in creating a lease form is downloading the mail merge data file from Landboss. To begin, click on Admin from the menu bar in the upper right-hand corner. Next, click on Lease Forms, located under the Leases category. Near the top of the screen, you'll see two links, one to common fields only, the other to all available fields. In the vast majority of cases, common fields only will work. All available fields would be support for multiple lessor addresses, phone numbers, things like that. So go ahead and click on whichever option you'd like to choose. Next, when prompted, go ahead and click Save or Save As. We don't need to open the file at this time. I'm going to go ahead and save it to my desktop so it's easy to find. Our next step is to use the data file we've downloaded from Landboss and insert the Landboss fields into our Word document. So let's begin by opening the form we'd like to use. Next, left-click on Mailings from the ribbon at the top. Then click the Select Recipients button and choose Use Existing List. Now we need to open the data file that we downloaded from Landboss. Depending upon which file you chose, it's either named commonformfields.csv or allavailablefields.csv. Now we can begin inserting the fields into our form. To begin, we'll left-click where in the document we'd like to add a field from Landboss. For example, on this first line, made and entered into the blank day of, we can left-click with our mouse to highlight this, and then we'll go here to where it says Insert Merge Field, and click on this, and you see here there's this long list of available options of things that we can take from Landboss and insert into our Word document. So we're going to begin here by finding the lease date day ordinal. Ordinal refers to the second, third, fourth day as opposed to 2, 3, 4. We'll go ahead and we'll click on that. And then we're just going to repeat the process for our next term here. We're going to left click, highlight this, and then we're going to return to Insert Merge Field. Click on that. We're going to scroll down our list until we find what we want to insert into the document. Click on that. And then I'm going to do the same for the year. The next thing we have here is our lessors. So we can go ahead, left click in the document, return to the Insert Merge Field button. We have to scroll down a little bit for this one. But we have here lessor names. Go ahead and click on that. And then we can also add the address. So left click and highlight that line, then return to Insert Merge Field. Choose Lessor Current Addresses. You might want to make some formatting changes while you're doing this. You can see here that there's some things that are underlined that maybe shouldn't be, things like that. So now I'm going to go down here to how many acres it contains. Same thing. Highlight, return to Insert Merge Field. Come down here, find whichever one you'd like to choose. Select that. Now, once you're finished, we're not going to go through this entire document, but once you're finished, you'll go up here in the upper left-hand corner, click on File, and choose Save As. This way, you won't overwrite your original document. I'm going to save it to the desktop again just because it's easy to find, but you can save it wherever you'd like. Let's go ahead and rename it something that's easy to remember, and then click Save. So now we can either minimize this or we can close it, either way. Our final step is uploading our merged Word document into Landboss. Click on Admin from the menu bar in the upper right corner. Next, click on Lease Forms. Click on Upload a new form. Choose the form type. This will determine what category this form is placed in when generating lease forms in Landboss. You can have multiple merged documents for each form type. This is a lease, so I'll select Lease Form. Next, if this is specific to a certain client or a certain state, you can choose those here. If you select a client or a state here, it will restrict these options to only certain leases. For example, if my lease is to only be used in Oklahoma, it won't be visible as an option if the lease I'm working on is in another state. Finally, click Browse. Find the file on your computer, and then click Open. And next, click Save. And then we have down here at the bottom the form that we just uploaded.